Good evening, everybody. It is July the 18th, 2019. It is 12:30. I started this at midnight, and then we had a couple of earthquakes that you guys need to know about. We're going to go from the earliest one to the most recent, okay? There was a 3.2 Western Australia offshore at 1.2 miles in depth, 3.8 California, Nevada border region, 7 miles northeast of Coso Junction at 1 mile in depth. A 4.8 northern East Pacific rise at 6 miles in depth. There was a 3.0 Central California, 12 miles west of Johannesburg at 1 mile in depth. A 3.1 southern Greece at 1.2 miles in depth. A 3.3 Central California, 9 miles southwest of Sirius Valley, that came in at 3 miles in depth. A 4.7 Banda Sea at 345 miles in depth. A 4.2 Iran-Iraq border region at 6 miles in depth. A 3.0 region of Metropolitan Chile at 67.1 miles in depth. A 4.2 Fox Island, Aleutian Island, Alaska region at 6 miles in depth. A 3.0 Dominican Republic at 8.0 miles in depth. A 3.0 Washington, 1 mile northeast of Cathcart at 17 miles in depth. A 4.5 Galapagos Islands region, Puerto Ayora at 6 miles in depth. 4.5 Galapagos Islands region again, Puerto Ayora at 6 miles in depth. There was a 4.0 off the Gulf of Alaska, 171 miles southeast of Kodiak at 23 miles in depth. A 3.4 Central California, 10 miles west of Sirius at 4 miles in depth. A 4.1 Zimbabwe region, Indonesia at 41.6 miles in depth. A 3.4 Costa Rica at 3.7 miles in depth. A 4.0 Chile, and that came in at 45.3 miles in depth. There was a 3.8 Liberatore O'Higgins, Chile at 72 miles in depth. That's Liberatdor, O'Higgins, Chile. There was a 4.2 Halmahera, Indonesia at 6.2 miles in depth. A 3.7 Halmahera, Indonesia at 14.2 miles in depth. A 3.2 Central California, 11 miles southwest of Sirius at 6 miles in depth. Now, this occurred just a few minutes ago. USGS put up a 4.3 California-Nevada border region at 1 mile in depth. That was Coso Junction, 6 miles northeast of Coso Junction. EMSC has it at a 4.6 Central California, 23 miles north of Inyokern. That's Inyokern, sorry, at 1.2 miles in depth. There was also another 3.4 Central California border region at 1 mile in depth, according to the USGS. EMSC agreed with that one and said there was a 3.4 Nevada-California border region at 1.2 miles in depth. All these links are in the description box. Like I said, USGS said it was a 4.3. They downgraded it to a 3.4. EMSC has it at a 4.6. All right, different location, but they've got it. The links are in the description box. All right, God bless each and every one of you. Please be safe out there. Thank you so much for watching today. You guys are totally awesome. Sweet dreams. Dream softly. God bless each and every one of you. 2 thumbs up for you. Have a great evening.